Yesterday, the Ravens trimmed their roster to 53 players. Well, the roster moves continued today, which brought some more clarity to what this team will look like this season. The Ravens filled out the practice squad. They brought back veteran special teamers Anthony Levine and Jordan Richards, and defensive lineman Justin Ellis and Chris Smith. Now, since these guys are on the practice squad right now, that means they are not eligible to play in regular season games. But as you know, there's often a lot of roster maneuvering for the practice squad, and that could certainly be the case again this year. Now, first of all, if you're wondering how veteran players are added to the practice squad, the NFL did change the rules last year to allow teams to sign up to 6 veterans to that group. Another important note here on the practice squad is that teams can promote 2 players from the practice squad for every game, and those 2 players then revert back to the practice squad without having to clear waivers after that game. Teams can do that twice with each player who's on the practice squad before ultimately deciding whether to move them to the active 53-man roster. So, for example, they could elevate someone like Levine or Ellis for week 1 without putting them on the 53-man squad right away. It's complicated here. There's lots of things that are going on. Now, another couple notes on the practice squad. I think it's encouraging to see that Trace McSorley made it through waivers and is going to stay right here in Baltimore. He missed some time this preseason with a back injury, but he returned to practice this week, and he's a good fit here in this system. And staying here in Baltimore will give the Ravens a nice option if anything were to happen to Lamar Jackson or to Tyler Huntley. I also thought it was great to get kicker Jake Verdi back here. I still think that he's going to end up on an NFL roster at some point, but maybe he stays here in Baltimore throughout the season. He continues to develop, and then maybe the Ravens end up trading him next year around this time. Now look, the Ravens still have a couple of moves to make still to fill out this practice squad entirely, so stay tuned for those this week. Also, make sure you get your tickets to our Countdown to Kickoff party at M&T Bank Stadium on September 13th. It's going to be a great time, and you can get those now. They're available at BaltimoreRavens.com/countdown to kickoff. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.